may only have 15 kids qualified to get 1 million jobs in Silicon Valley. The basic sentiment that the genius and the creativity that transformed sports, that transformed music with hip-hop, that transformed politics with Obama, that same creativity, if it were applied to technology, if you were to give those young people who have real problems the tools and the training technology to build apps to help them, it is conceivable to me that we should be spending our time on that, because that may solve more problems in the short term than anything that we could do in Washington, D.C. Now, I'm all for voting. I'm all for that. Don't please. The thing I say about voting is, no, you can't get everything you want by voting, but if you don't vote, you can lose everything you got. Okay, so, voting won't give you everything you want, but not voting, you can lose everything you got. So I'm all for politics. That's what I do. But I'm looking at you. And I'm watching something happen I've never seen. I'm watching the nerds win. I'm watching people create something out of nothing. I'm watching people who are very young make a lot of money. And I'm watching NationBuilder come forward with this different model, where rather than just using it to strip the most value out of people, steal all the data, use it to make more money off of people, for some reason, you are so nutty, or maybe it's the genius of your heart, that you're not stealing the data, you're not taking the people who are using NationBuilder's most important thing, their community, and monetizing it. You're actually giving it back to them. So as we close, explain to us why this is a business model that works.
To go get into that, we talked about kind of wasted life, like wasted potential, and I think that applies very broadly for everybody. When I talk to folks, I talk about there's that person who's a marketing executive at that at that bank or that financial services company, and they're like miserable, right? It's not what they were meant to do. It's not what they're about, and they have this dream inside of them of what they want to do, and there's this light inside of them that's like snuffed out because they're like not doing the thing that they were meant to do, and they know it, like in their heart, and they're wasting their life, even if they have, right, the opportunity, they could have the opportunity to do it. Sometimes it's really hard to figure out what that thing is, what it is that you were meant to do, but there's this moment when you can connect somebody to their purpose and what it was that they were meant to create in the world, where that light turns on. And it's the most beautiful and amazing thing. And a business model based around people doing the thing in the world that they were meant to do, you just take that to the bank, right? there's just no more, it's not more complicated than that. And in this world, the currency that matters is it's the relationships that we have with each other. It's the only thing that matters. And so, so it is wrong to take those relationships, right, rip them out from you and throw ads in front of it, right, and block access to it. It's wrong, right? And so you have to, for you to have the power, right, to do the thing that you want to do in the world, you've got to own that information. You have to own those relationships. You have to be a part of the community, and you need to have access to it. And that's what we're about, period.
Well,